Shanti, good morning. Let us continue revising Bhagavatas with Murli of 28th November 1981. Baba has been emphasizing on the state of being an ancestor soul, realizing that we are the trunks of the human world tree, realizing that our awareness, our attitude, our vision, our actions, they have a direct influence on the world. Let us continue from where we left off yesterday. Baba says, you will have to be given a plan of what to do next. At present, the sound that emerges from their mouths is that the work you do is very good. However, let the sound emerge from their hearts that this is the only path. There are many who make a bargain with words, but only a handful out of multi-millions who make a bargain with their hearts. All of you are the children of the conqueror of heart. You are those who make a bargain with the heart. So what will you do now? It's been such a powerful discourse of service that all souls recognize their ancestors and claim a right to their attainment. Instead of just enabling them to hear something good, let them experience receiving something. Do you understand? Instead of they say good things, let it be they make you very good. With the method of using less expense, less energy, and less time, become embodiments of success. The method of using less expense, less energy, and less time become embodiments of success. Baba is saying how every soul, when it emerges from their hearts, that it's not just something good that has been shared, but it is something that is actually making the soul good. It's improving the quality of life. So realizing that the arrow should strike the hearts of everyone, not just the head. And so that all the souls make a bargain of the heart, just like we have surrendered to Baba with our hearts. That same feeling should go to everyone. So let's take a moment and just experience that the hearts of all the souls are being touched, awakened, and all the souls are coming to realize their reality. Baba says, this is the Punjab zone, is it not? What will Punjab be made into? Show some newness. To give an experience means to create heirs. Those who listen to this very well and simply say that this is good become subjects. Air quality souls are now needed. Subjects will automatically follow after an heir. What will Punjab do? If the quantity is not increasing, quality souls can emerge, can they not? What will you do? There are now very few air quality souls anywhere. Therefore, Punjab become number one in this. Some of you become number one in quantity, and some become number one in quality. Do you understand? What will those from Punjab do? There would be one soul of quality and many of quantity, because one quality soul would automatically bring a large quantity of others. Your task can be accomplished through that one's name. This is easy, is it not? This is easy, is it not? Acha. Baba is emphasizing that quality is more important than quantity. And so the more we focus on experiencing and through the services, creating an experience, through that the quality souls emerge. And they are the ones who are the air souls. Baba says today, it is the turn of those from Punjab and Madhuban. Those from Punjab will bring everyone to Madhuban and make them surrender. The rivers will emerge from Punjab. However, where will they merge? Madhuban is the shore of the ocean. Therefore, here it is the meeting of Punjab and Madhuban. It is the special turn of those of you from Punjab. Therefore, Baba is speaking to you who have come from Punjab. However, everyone is in fact included in this. All are included in Madhuban anyway. Where does everyone have to merge? In Madhuban. Acha. I was saying emerging from Punjab, then merging to Madhuban. It's the rivers that emerge from Punjab, surrender, and then surrender their lives in Madhuban. Baba says to all the ancestor souls everywhere, to those who fulfill all the hopes of everyone for all time, to those who give even one drop of the experience of attainment to souls who lack attainment, to those who bring everyone from the many other paths onto the one path, to the main supports of all souls, to those who enable everyone to claim their right from the one Father, to such elevated ancestor souls, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Baba says, we have heard a lot, and the speciality now is to become an embodiment of that and to make others the same. To the extent that you are embodiment of all attainments, accordingly, you will be able to make everyone else an embodiment of attainment. Nowadays, all souls want to attain something and not just to listen to something. Only when they have attained everything will they sing with great happiness the song, I have attained whatever I wanted to attain. You all also sing the song of happiness. I have attained everything. In the same way, many souls will sing the song of happiness. At present, this is what souls want. It is the duty of you elevated souls to fulfill the need of those souls. In this task, you embodiments of experience continue to give others this experience. This is what they want, is it not? So, are you a constantly satisfied soul who fulfills their desire? That is who makes other souls satisfied, constantly full of all treasures. Those who are full will be satisfied, and you would surely give to others what you yourself have. So, constantly maintain the intoxication and happiness of being an embodiment of all attainments. This is the speciality of the confluence aged life. To have attained the Father means to have attained the instant visible fruit of the confluence age. The instant visible fruit is all attainments. With this stage, you will achieve total success. With this stage, you will achieve total success. Om Shanti. Let us pause here and again take a moment to go within and experience having all attainments from Baba. We are becoming embodiments of experience, embodiments of attainments, having found the one Baba. I, the soul, I have attained everything. Nothing else remains. In this drama, I, the soul, feel completely full. I experience myself in Baba's presence. Baba's presence, Baba's love goes deeper inside. And I'm able to emerge the awareness of being an ancestor soul, always staying in the essence, staying with Baba, staying outside the story. And sharing Baba's light with all souls in the world. Inspiring all the souls to also experience the same. and come closer to Baba. Om Shanti. Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, family. Let's maybe take a pause here, and then tomorrow the rest of the Murli will continue. Om Shanti. Like to open up for any insights, sharings on what we'll take from Baba today.
Om Shanti, Saurabh. Bye.
Om Shanti. Shanti.
Missed your class yesterday because the something they have in this US, that 1 hour back and all. I didn't realize that and I missed the class. That's why I've got my question for you, even based on this, because I read the Murli. But coming first, I love this thing of Purvaj Atma. I am an ancestor soul. I really love that. But sometimes I feel it's a very figurative approach. Like Baba gives us a place in the tree or at the trunk or the roots, and then you give sustenance to the twigs, to the branches, and you give sakash to all the branches and twigs. And sometimes, whenever this kind of the thing comes in the Murli, I generally believe it to be a little figurative in approach, because it's something taking the picture and putting the picture of the tree in front of me and then placing me somewhere and saying, okay, this is you. Even then, I don't know where am I. Of course, once you have a feeling your Baba's, I do know I'm an ancestor. Now, how ancestor, I don't know. That is what I mean is, ek PD, do PD, 3 PD, I don't know. And sometimes that is one question. I mean, one lookout. Secondly, I sometimes mix up the ancestor souls and the advanced party souls, the souls who have already left the body and gone, and they are still there doing their service. But in the Murli, I have to please ask you this question, because I couldn't contact Esther yesterday. This one thing which Baba mentions about, you are the trunk who along with the Trimurti has a direct and close relationship with the seed and 2 main leaves. So when I read the sentence, that the word, the Trimurti in between was looking as a wrong conjunction for me. I'll again repeat. It's in the paragraph, the third paragraph of the Murli, where it's given, you are the trunk who along with the Trimurti, now Trimurti, see, Trimurti is Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, has a direct and close relationship with the seed and 2 main leaves. 2 main leaves are already, we know that. The seed is Shiva Baba. So if that one sentence, if you could clarify. The second one also, if you don't remember the question, I'll repeat later. Spinning the discus of service. What do you actually mean, spinning the discus of service? This part, if really you could clarify. I hope you remember. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, yes, yeah, thank you, Jaban. And yes, sometimes it could be figurative, definitely. I felt here the whole aspect of being ancestor. Baba is trying to emphasize that the seva that we, generally do, if we have this vision and this stage of being an ancestor, which really means that we are the first ones to come here on the stage, and so we really hold the responsibility of whatever is happening. And so from that perspective, our subtlety, our thoughts, our vision, everything, it really has a direct impact on the world. Not so much maybe of the souls who have come later, but for us, because we are the first ones, we are the ancestors. And that's why when Baba says that, we have a direct connection, means, in the golden age when we come, it's the beginning, and we have a direct connection with the two leaves, Brahma Baba and Mama, and because that's how the journey, begins. So Shiv Baba, and then Baba says Trimurti, which is like you said, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, and then the two leaves of the corporeal, then creation in the drama. And so from that standpoint, we are those foundation souls. Um, uh, and so to be in that um, you know, awareness, it automatically allows us to let go of a lot of things that unnecessarily we may be holding on to, like limited matters, like Baba said. So this consciousness really allows us to stay in the unlimited and not to, mix it with the limited consciousness. And with that, there is also a sense of duty. It's being an ancestor, being an elder in the family. There is also a call for duty. So in this time, this is where all of us as ancestor souls, are called upon by Baba to really, work on ourselves and spread Baba's light in the world. And only we can do this. No one else can. So I really felt this Murli has been, in that perspective, inspiring us to, realize our responsibility and serve as ancestor souls. And in terms of spinning the discus, let me read again the entire line. Where was that line, sister, again? In which paragraph?
After Punjab zone.
Mm,
No, sorry, before Punjab zone, where it's given, spin
mm,
such a powerful discourse of service that all
mm,
souls recognize their ancestors and claim a right to their attainment. It's a very
mm,
powerful task. So I just want to know what Baba means there.
mm, mm. Right. Spinning the powerful discus of service. It's like, allowing this. Generally, Baba would say, spin the discus of self-realization, Sudarshan Chakra. And then, probably like then, our Purusharth and then Seva also is linked. And so spinning the discourse of service so that all souls recognize their ancestors. Mhm. So I feel that means Baba is saying like do such seva that so it's not just quantity seva but quality seva. It's the seva that allows souls to experience, and it's like adding a new dimension to the seva in that way. Baba has used these words, spin such a discourse of powerful discourse of service, right? So means have this, consciousness, like work on this, making this consciousness firm, like spinning the discusses in a way, like making it very, very firm, so that that is all that is going on in the mind. So it's not just the quantity seva that okay, this is something good that people got touched with their intellects, but something that really souls are able to experience and attain something, and then surrender. And that's what comes to mind. Mhm.
Can you give us an example, or somebody else could share an example, please? Like, how do I
Mhm.
really make somebody recognize that I am an ancestor soul and make them claim their attainments? Any example in service?
Mhm. Right. I mean, the initial days, I believe, were like that, where dadis would just, they wouldn't do a lot of outreach, etc. But they would just be in their state of experience, and then the souls will automatically come, and then they would be um, um, inspired to really you know surrender themselves in the yajna. So it's not too much of a kind of a headspace, but it's not too much about sharing this or that, but the intention is more on staying in that experience and conveying that vibration to others. So another example, like when we can of course do a class or a workshop and things, and of course souls will like that, and which is also good. But then to have the aim of really allowing souls to deepen their experience of soul consciousness and God consciousness, which will leave like a deep imprint on their hearts.
So one sentence can I say, make them feel good.
Hmm. Mhm. Right, sure, yeah, feeling good, and then eventually also coming closer to Baba through that feeling. Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
thank you.
Just adding on there. So, yeah, the Baba said this, the bomb, about the bomb. So, giving knowledge to the intellect is just like dropping baby bombs. So, here Baba wants us to give them more of experience perspective. So Baba says drop the bomb of experience. So for attainment. So they have to feel. So it has to, in order to feel, right, give them that feeling, it has to come from our heart, not from the intellect. So I think that is one side of what Baba meant here. And my point is this quality souls. Baba said, we have to focus upon the quality souls, because quality souls will bring in quantity souls, right? So the quality soul is the air quality souls, right? So I was checking myself whether am I a quality soul or will I be part of the quantity soul? Because the quantity soul is very less, because quality soul means they are who are capable of bringing so many souls. So I think it's like Sister Shivani sister and all, you can say that they are very high quality souls who are able to really make an impact, right? So, brother, how do we check whether am I a quality souls? And how do we search for quality souls?
Mm. Right. I feel what's my intention in seva is very important. I feel sometimes we could easily plan for big events and doing a lot of seva, which is also important and good. Um, but of late, this also has to be like the quality of experience that we create in any event, any seva that we plan. So rather than having, just the focus on, because a lot of times our focus is on quantity, and this is the reality. Right? We'll ask anyone we meet, okay, which center you go to, and the next question, how many come there, right? How big is your center, and many times, which is also fine. There's nothing wrong, but the focus is like sometimes you would say, okay, yeah, for the Murli, how many were there in the class, right? The focus goes on quantity rather than, okay, what is it that I'm taking from the Murli today? What is it, and what am I experimenting with from the Murli? So automatically the focus shifts from quality to quantity, and that's what happens, in the expansion mode, right? Because expansion means that you're reaching out to a large number of souls. But Baba, I think, is emphasizing it's, overall, not just to do that, but also to not allow the essence to be lost in that. So, and that will only happen when, the ancestor souls, like those who have recognized Baba and who are following Srimad, and, for all of us to really focus on our state of mind more than anything else, to focus on our, yoga more than anything else, so that, then Baba can then, through us, then, can spread those vibrations, I believe. And so much the focus has to be on the quality of experience that we create, like, in any gathering. And sometimes I feel like in smaller gatherings, or medium-sized gatherings, that quality can be really easily maintained, and the focus can be there, rather than just on logistics and, the other external things, which may be important for a large gathering, but not so much for a smaller gathering.
Thank you. Yes, so one is the intention, and the other is the experience, that sort of experience that I experience, and give it to the world, right? So
Mm.
as I experience, so the way vibration that I create around him, and
Mhm.
others. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
So this is with regards to one of the class that I was listening of Gopi Ben, where the focus was more on ancestral souls. And one point which I get connected with the Murli and what that class spoke about was this is a responsibility of an ancestral soul to also take care of their own stage and the way they are. Because the moment there is any kind of drift from the stability of the soul, it will impact the other souls in the world. So it's the prime responsibility of ancestral souls as well to manage their state diligently. So that's one practice which will allow the world energy to be uh, managed. So the awareness is to just check whether I, the soul, how much stable I am and catching on myself and working towards it. That was one thing which I wanted to share because this Murli is also focused completely on the responsibility of an ancestral soul. Shakti.
Mm. Mm. Mhm. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, so the more we are um, uh, holding this consciousness in the mind, then the more we're actually moving towards subtlety, right? If you see, like, they say, when we move from gross to subtle, the subtle is always more powerful than the gross. And then, we can really see it, right? I mean, as in science, Papa gave the example, as things are getting more and more refined, the subtler something becomes, like iPhones are becoming smaller, more compact, more memory, everything. So the subtler something becomes, the more powerful that gets. And so where science is moving towards that subtlety, so for us to move towards that subtlety is very important. And one way of doing that definitely is to hold on to this consciousness of being an ancestor soul, because that allows the soul to um, uh, not think too much about simple things or mundane things, or things that really are not that relevant, and focus on the larger perspective, focus on my the reality of why I've come to Baba, why I've adopted this life, how my state of mind is connected with the entire world, all that. So that really allows the soul to experience that form of an ancestor.
Saurabh, I just had a small query. Like, one is just a little, if you can clear that. Where is the place of Trimurti in the tree? That was one. Secondly, as an ancestor soul, how do I enable other souls to claim their attainment? As an ancestor soul, how do I enable other souls to claim their attainment?
Mhm. Right. Right. I mean, if we see that in the inverted tree, Baba says it's in our incorporeal world, right? And then, of course, Baba says Brahma Puri, Vishnu Puri, Shankar Puri, they form the subtle region. So from that perspective, and also we know that the soul of Brahma actually plays the role of Brahma and Vishnu, and then Shankar is the pursuing form of all of us Brahmins. So from that standpoint, I believe it's just the seed Shiv Baba, and then from him the two Brahma Baba Mama, and then the rest of us will follow according to our state, at the end. So from that standpoint, probably Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, I'm not sure where would they fit in the tree. And to your second point, the more we experience ourselves to be an ancestor, the more it will allow the other souls to claim their right, claim their fruit, which really means that it will allow the souls to also experience. Because sometimes what happens is, we get so busy with things, and in a simple context, right, at the centers, when we are so busy running around, we really don't get time for our own tapasya that much. Then the souls that come may not be also that inspired to, claim their right, which also happens through tapasya, through yoga. And so the more our focus is on that, on tapasya, on just creating those vibrations, then automatically other souls will also be inspired to do the same. So our energy will automatically influence other souls.
It's like just adding, the water, right? The water has to reach the leaf through the trunk, right? Or the root, right? So Baba being the water, right? So the more I observe it, the more I experience it. It will go from me to the leaves, right?
Mm.
If no other sharings, then I think we can move towards meditation.
So, thank you. Yeah. Let us take a moment to go within and re-emerge the consciousness of being an ancestor. We souls, we came down onto this planet the earliest, and we were the ones who then invited all our other brothers to come down onto the stage. So really, we souls are the ancestors, the elders in this human world family. So we realize that it's our state of mind, it's our awareness that actually dictates the quality of this world. Now coming back to this realization allows us to prioritize our state of mind, the quality of our yoga, the extent to which I stay in silence in the essence more than anything else. I feel being connected to Baba in Baba's presence, forgetting everything else. I, the soul, holding Baba's presence, allowing it to go deep within. And emanating Baba's vibrations in the world outside. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a beautiful day.